Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you a few gifts that I've been sent. A lovely lady sent me this book. Whoops, I'll just show you this lovely book, which I've already done a flip through, but she also sent me these items as well. And so these are Staedtler metallic pens and a lovely brand new tin of Ergosoft pencils, and then this colouring book. So I'm going to do a flip through of this book. We have a little look together and then probably use these, maybe these, to colour, do some colouring in the book. So let's have a look. So this is a book I've never heard of before, the Hidden Creatures colouring book, okay, by, I don't know how to pronounce that A with the little circle, Ase Balko. Okay, it's a square book. It's yeah, it's probably 25 by 25 centimetres, same size as Johanna Basford books. And on the back it says, can you find them all? Stretch your creativity in this intricate colouring book with a hidden animal on every page. Blend the creatures into the background and make a clever puzzle for your friends, or make them stand out amidst the swirls, shapes and leaves. There's no right way to colour, but beware, by the end of the book the creatures may even be too well hidden to spot. And then it tells us about the illustrator. Ase Balko is an artist and education professional living in Sweden. So there we go. So let's have a little look at the pictures. Now I'm not sure whether to point out the animals if I spot them, or whether to just let you have a look. So we'll see how it goes through. I might get too excited. I can see one here. I'm just going to see what's going on with my light. Hang on a minute. There we go. We had a power cut yesterday. Well, I cut the power yesterday by mistake, whoops, and the light had reset itself onto the warm setting, but the cold setting lets you see that it's properly white paper. So just through here it gives us the copyright information, 2023, imprint of Penguin Random House, nothing too exciting. We've got a few critters on this page, you can probably spot them, and a little snail. This book is dedicated to my husband. That's nice. Now it's a bit dark looking at this because of the fact that I've had to shut my blind because of the light in here, but I hope that you can see well enough. And we've got a little intro. Get ready, can you find all of the hidden creatures? Welcome to the Hidden Creatures colouring book. There is one hidden creature on each page waiting to be found. Can't spot it right away, don't worry. As you colour in the pattern focusing on the details, you'll likely find a critter hiding in the shapes. Once you spot them, make them stand out with a new pop of colour, or blend them right in with the background and create a puzzle for your friends. There's no right way to colour. The pages are arranged from easy to spot to truly maddening. If you're stumped, you'll find an answer key on the last page. So it looks like it goes, oops, did I turn over two at once? No, it looks like it gets harder. So here is our page one, and we've got these really pretty florals, and there's a little critter I can see, I'm sure you can too, little hedgehog. So it is quite detailed, but of course you don't have to colour each little, you can just colour the whole thing. You know, it depends how you want to do it. Oh, this is more of a geometric one. I can see the critter there. Maybe I won't give it away. Maybe I'll let you spot. You can always pause the video if you want. This is an interesting page to colour. Oh. Interesting. So yeah, you could do stripes this way, you could do every other one, a checkerboard, or just random colours. Yeah, there's lots of choice. I mean, it is quite intricate, but you could do 4 at once. You don't have to make it really detailed. Oh, I can see this one. I'm sure you can too. I'm looking forward to harder ones. There you go. Oh, that one, it took me a minute to find that one. Not a minute, a couple of seconds. Oh, that one is sweet. Can you spot it? Got that one quite quickly. I'm very good at doing the old spotting. That one I think is pretty obvious. Oh yeah. I think I would probably colour the critters in a brighter colour so they stand out a little bit. But we'll see. This is a nice kind of book, I think, really relaxing, where you can just fill in the gaps. You don't have to do anything too fancy. In front of the TV, maybe it's a little bit big for my lap, but I think I could manage. And yeah, or just the old page every now and again when you want something simple. I'm looking. Where is it? I can't see it. Found it. Did you find it before me? This one I'm a bit confused by. I swear that that's it there, but I can't work out what it is. Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I think I've got it. That one is hard. Oh, that's quite well hidden, even though I found it quite quickly. It just seems to stand out quite well if you look at, I think sometimes if you look at the whole page rather than trying to focus on the details, it sort of jumps out at you. I don't know what this critter is, but I can see it. Oh, nice autumnal page. It's really pretty. Well, I mean, it doesn't need to be, but I just look at those leaves and think autumn. Ah, this is our friend from the front cover. He's pretty well hidden. Oh, that's clever. That's very clever. Seen it? Oh, gosh, that one's is quite tricky. Oh, that one's a bit easier. Ooh. Yeah, I've seen that one. I can see something, but I'm not sure what it is. I think for some of these I might look at the cheat sheet and just check before I colour it to make sure that what I can see is really what it is. I'm slightly befuddled. We'll see. Oh, I spotted that one quickly. We have pine cones and berries. Oh, that's clever. Very clever. Okay. Oh, yeah, spotted that one. Yeah, that one, it caught my eye as I turned the page. Yeah, I don't, again, oh, I think I know what that is. What have we got here? Haven't spotted it. Oh, yeah. Clever, clever, clever. Oh, that one's cute. Oh, I can see something here. Again, not entirely sure what it is. This one looks really tricky. Let me move. Oh, it is. It is tricky. Haven't spotted it yet. Gonna look back. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is a tricky page. Oh, yeah, got that one. Maybe it's just a long worm. I found it. Now what have we got? Oh, I think I spotted what it is. Yeah. Now this page. I'm sure I can. Is there something there? Gosh, that's tricky. I'm struggling. Can anyone see it? Oh, is that it? I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Now, wow. Oh, yeah, found it. It's quite small, might be really hard if you're looking on a small screen. I thought when I first saw this, oh, this will be easy. I have found it now. It's not easy. Now, oh my goodness, that one. It just jumped out at me, but wow. That's quite tricky. Now, I am thinking, is it that? No. Ooh. I haven't found it yet, have you? Have you found it? Maybe I need to look in the screen. Sometimes looking in the screen helps, even though it's really small. I wonder if that's it. I don't know. I may have found it. Gosh, this is quite detailed. Wow. Can I? Sometimes I look for a dot of an eye. I can't see anything like that. I cannot. Reminds me of one of those. It doesn't really, but you know the 3D Magic Eye pictures, where you're looking and looking. No, I cannot spot that one at all. I'll have to go back and look at that. I don't want to keep on the page too long and get you feeling bored. I spotted this one, I think. I can't quite make out exactly. Yeah, found it. Now this one, I think this is the last one. There's a strange shape there. This is hard. I can't spot that one. So, there's our answers. Right, I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to colour some of those, but I'm going to colour them before I cheat. So should we let's do a little bit in the book so I can tell you about the paper. I would normally put something between the pages, but I think we'll just start on here. I haven't got a piece of paper the right size in here. So let's come in now. I've got those Ergosofts. Let's have a go with those on this paper. Now the paper feels soft with a little bit of tooth, and so I think it's great actually. Now what colour should we use for our owl? I'm thinking maybe conventional colours. I've just realised that these pencils they're not in the right order. But surely those two should be the other way around. Brand new tin. Anyway, this is 16. I'm just going to do the little feet. And you can see how it goes down on the paper. Nicely. And I'm going to do the beak. It take a little bit of work, but I haven't sharpened them yet. That's better. It's not the paper, it's the new pencils, I think. They just need a bit of warming up. Now, the centre of the eye, use the black. Don't know if that's a sharp enough point. I'll try. Oh, that's a bit messy. Never mind. And we've got some dark grey already on the owl. I might leave that and then just maybe do the rest in actually this darker grey. This is 8. I might just do them in a darker grey. So it's sort of, I want to sharpen this. The ends are a bit flat when they're new. It always feels a bit naughty to sharpen a brand new pencil, doesn't it? I'm just going to fade this off. go, it's a bit darker at the bottom. Now I don't know if I've actually done a review of the Ergosoft pencils before. I use them so much. I don't think I have, because I might have done one of this size tin, because when I first started using them they didn't do a 36, only a 24. But rumour has it that they don't make them anymore. But they seem to be available to buy. I think I'm just going to continue. So I'm not sure what that's all about. But it's nice to have a set. I have got them and I do enjoy them, but some of mine are getting really short, and of course they're the ones that I don't have any extra of. So this is my favourite colour and mine is about that big, so it's really nice to have a new set. And so I've got my favourite colours, which is really good. And you can't buy them open stock, so you know, it's just a matter of having to buy the whole lot, but that's okay. I'm just very appreciative of having the set. Gosh, it's been such a busy morning. It's nice just to sit down and record and colour. I was up a little bit late because everyone's having a bit of a lie-in. It's Friday and husband isn't at work today, and boys go in a little bit later, very late morning actually. So I didn't have to rush, and then I got up and I had all sorts of computer work to do, scheduling social media posts and things like that. It takes quite a bit of time, but I find if I don't do it then people don't see my videos, so you know, it's important. So I was doing all that sort of thing, dealing with emails and things, and then I had to do some ironing and get some lunch boxes and sort out the dishwasher and hang up some washing, and you know, all those exciting things that we have to do. I am now going to do just around the eye in the light grey, which is 80. What I'm going to do is on these leaves here, I'm just going to try out all the colours just so that you can see what's there in the Ergos. I'm reluctant to try out the pens without putting some paper behind the page. We'll see about that. I might not. Right, let's move across here. I'm just going to do like a rainbow. It was much. I'm not going to use the white. It's not going to show up. So this is number 10. So I had a bit of a problem yesterday in that I could hear this hissing sound. It was really weird, and it wasn't a consistent noise. It was on and off and getting louder and quieter, and I had no idea. Sorry, this is number 1. I'm just working through the tin. I don't know if you really need to know what the numbers are. I don't think I'll bother telling you, it's a bit boring. Can you see? Just come in a little bit. And so I went downstairs and I could smell like smouldering plastic. As you know, the smell. I'll do another set through so you can see them better. I just want to work up and down. And I called me and my son, one son were home. He's in the attic bedroom, so I called him down because I was worried, because I didn't know what was going on, and I started to be able to smell smoke. I'm just using these in a different order to the order they're in the tray. And he came down and I was going, what is going on? Why is that smell? So we went into the kitchen and we couldn't really smell it in there. We looked out into the hallway and it was, we could see the smoke in the hallway. So we went back into the hallway and we realised it was coming from the solar inverter. And there was smoke pouring out of the side of it. So we quickly opened the front door and turned it all off. And my son said there must be a battery in there that's gone, you know, that would make a hissing sound. But actually, I had to then phone around a load of different companies to try and find someone to find out what. I phoned the manufacturer, and they said they'd never heard of that happening before. I think people do say that though, don't they? And that it's probably the capacitor, I think, and that because it's so old, it's 14 years old, it wouldn't be worth repairing, and so I should get a new one. And they could send me a list of their fitters, that, you know, that sort of thing. So I phoned around about a number of other companies as well. So I spent yesterday afternoon making phone calls. I'm waiting to got a quote from one for £2,900, I think it was. Ooh. Supply, fit, take away the old one. So, oh my god. And I'm waiting to hear back from 2 other companies. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping the other companies, because they're local and they're doing a more thorough quote. So this one company just barely asked me for any information, just sent me a figure. Whereas the local company said, could I send them X and Y information, which I had to find out and email to them, you know, the model of the solar panels and things like that, or the details of the inverter, so they could sort of do a like-for-like replacement. So they asked me for all this information, so I'm hoping they might come back with a better price. But I know we've always known that they don't last that long, and that we would need a new one before the fit, 25 years of fit, ran out. So the fit is the incentive we had for getting solar panels, that we would get paid for the electricity that we produce, and that, yeah, lasts for 25 years. But we always knew that we would have this expense of replacing the inverter. And as it's been 14 years, it's more than halfway through. So that's good. So the new one will last, we hope, until we finish our fit. Once that, we might get to the point where we want to replace the panels with more efficient ones. But we'll have to see about that. We'll wait and see. But, you know, it's, we don't know yet. It's a long way in the future, really. But anyway, so that was exciting. Yes, I was very glad I was in, because if I hadn't been in, well, I don't know whether it was actually, I mean, there was smoke, so it must have been on fire. It's no smoke without fire, they say, don't they? So it was definitely on fire. So had no one been in, or had just my son been in up in the attic, my God. But unfortunately, my son said, you don't mind paying that £3,000 for the new thing, because you just relieved it wasn't a snake that was hissing. Not quite. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's got a point. I think actually I'm going to work back through. I think it will make more, looks like it makes more sense. So I'm going to work back through the colours. But yes, that was quite the experience, shall we say? Unexpected occurrence. Yeah. I'm not going to do the whole page. I'm just going to work back through the colours so you can see them again. You're probably familiar with them because I use them a lot and I do love them. But yeah, it was a lovely, lovely gift. And yeah, it was an early birthday present, so I probably shouldn't be using them because I do tend to save things, but you know, I thought it was nice to show you. So yes, it's going to be cool. A fun book to colour, I think. But yes, there's those couple I couldn't find. So that's quite the challenge. I'm wondering if you found them. Do let me know in the comments if you found them all. I mean, it may have been too hard to see, to be honest. But I'd love to know found them all. If you found the same ones as me, or if you found the ones I didn't find, there was a couple. I shall see if my family can find them. It's just those two right at the end. My desk is wobbling. That's better. Actually, the desk is wobbling, which wasn't the problem. There was stuff that was wobbling on the desk, which I've moved. I think the Staedtlers, if you're thinking about getting them, there are different types of Staedtlers, different sets. The Norris are very hard. They're more of a student, like primary school, you know, really young child's pencil. They are very affordable, but I would say they're probably a little bit too hard. The Design Journey aren't quite as nice as these Ergos, I wouldn't say, but you get a bigger range of colour. And the Super Soft are actually hard. Doesn't make any sense. They're harder than the Design Journey. And again, they only do a 24 set, I think. They might do a 12, but the 24 is the biggest. So the Ergos, these, you get 36, which is the maximum size for Ergosoft. And I think it's a really good range of colour for me personally. There's a nice reds. You get your purples and pinks. You've got an interesting selection of browns, probably a few too many orangey browns for my liking, but you know, but you've got yellows, you've got oranges, you've got plenty of greens as well. I think it's a really well thought out palette, particularly for maybe nature-y type pictures. I think if you were doing people, you haven't really got particularly easy to use skin tones. You know, there's a sort of apricot that I occasionally use for, or peach, I'm not sure what it's called, I occasionally use for a really light skin tone, but it's not the best. I wouldn't use it if I was doing a really big face, if you know what I mean. So that's the only sort of downfall. But if you're using it for buildings or nature, I think it's a really good set. And I think Johanna Basford's always highly rated them. I haven't missed those two up there. What's the matter with me? And they work well on her paper, but I haven't found a book that they don't work on, to be honest. I've tried them on lots of different books. Even, you know, I've tried them on Hannah Carlson's, Maria Trolle's, as well as Johanna's books. And yeah, I like them. Those two there, I think they need to be blue. I've messed up there. I'm going to take my yellow down here. I'm going to end up repeating a few colours up there because it looks a bit weird. There we go. I'm just going to pop random blues in there. No one will notice. There we go. I will continue this. It's looking nice, I think, in this sort of rainbow, but I'm not on camera. I'll just show you. So yes, I'd say the paper is rather nice to colour on with those Ergos. So that's ideal. Got a nice little set to work together with. There we go. So yeah, so I hope that was interesting for you, and thank you again for my lovely gift. And I hope you have a great day and happy colouring.